And Calorama is getting a sailing lesson. Hey there, Cala.
Hello, guys. I'm about to have my moment on the Titanic here, going over the edge, right, with the wind in your hair. These sails are go up, and the wind is about to take over right ahead of today. New York Harbor. Can I have a better backdrop today or what?
Making me nervous there, Callie. I thought you were going to fall off there with the bopping up and down the boat. We got some Come Sail Away playing. Meteorologist Byron Miranda's in the Dunkin' Donuts Weather Center with your forecast. It looked beautiful out there. With
It looked beautiful, but we need to put a life jacket on, Cal, or some floaties. Boy, that's that. God bless her. Right.
And the dreams we had, we lived happily forever.
This afternoon, a sailboat race will be taking place on the water with the city skyline in the background. It's picture perfect.
Yes, beautiful, right? So the race has been going on for more than 4 decades, but this is the first time that it's taking place in the New York Harbor. Pix 11's Calorama joins us now live on board a competing boat and getting a little bit of a lesson out there today.
Yes, we're getting a little bit of a lesson, but I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever clenched my glutes so hard to be standing up on a boat right now that's moving in New York Harbor. We've got a lot of traffic out here, and I'm joined by the captain, Mike, here on your boat, the Dreamcatcher. Thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure. I'm doing this for the race and for the club, and because it's fun.
Okay, so let's talk about this race. 40 years it's been going on, but the first time in the New York Harbor. Why now?
We wanted to, the co-chairman of the race wanted to do something to really up it on the recognition of it and to make it a little bit more special, and with the help and support of the Coast Guard and Homeland Security and others, they were able to get permission to do it here.
But there are a lot of hurdles in this. We've got the taxiways going, the ferries in this water.
There will be issues that we don't normally have in a sailboat race, yes.
All right, and to the right of us here coming up, is that starboard? Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Teach me the lingo. Yes, I got it.
You're doing great, yes.
So this is the starting line, but what's cool about this is it's also a bar, so spectators can come and watch the regatta.
Exactly. People can come out, hang up here, watch the start of the race, and we'll be heading out that way toward the Narrows.
So this is the starting line. Tell me where you go.
We go out underneath the Verrazano Bridge, out to the Rockaways, and make a left turn and go to Montauk.
How gorgeous.
Another left turn, and we go up to Orient Point, turn into the Sound, and all the way back to Sea Cliff.
Oh, my goodness. Can't get a better day out here. Now, if the wind doesn't pick up, that's the problem. When are we going to get these sails up? I think at the 8 o'clock hour, you're going to put me to work?
Wind is the issue here, yes. Yep.
Yes. Okay. So coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to talk to a few of the crew. Mike has some buddies with him, Tim and Jim, who are just patiently hanging out here this morning, got up early before the race to hang out with us. They're going to give me a big lesson here, and coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll have the boat going. We'll tell you how long this takes, and we'll talk about all of their day jobs, because sailing is not their main job. These are pretty successful guys who have a boat for a reason. I'm on the Dreamcatcher, guys, right outside the Statue of Liberty. We'll send it back to you.
Tim and Jim look like they just want to get these sails up. Let's get this going.
What's that guy doing on his cell phone over there?
He's conducting business. It costs a lot to have a boat like that, clearly. All right, and Cala is sailing away this morning, gearing up for a big race later this morning. And let's get you a live look right now outside. Ooh. Oh, Calorama is down there. We're going to be checking in with her on the water as we get some sailing lessons. Plus, Cala has a setting sail this morning.
Yes, she took her Dramamine and she's on the water this morning, bopping up and down. So how you doing, Cal?
I am loving it. I'm confused, though. I thought I was supposed to be here drinking mimosas, but they want me to work. So now I'm going to learn how to sail. Bring in the jib, Jim. Let's show them how it's done right here on the Dreamcatcher ahead of today's regatta in the New York Harbor. Stick around for a live report. I'm going to give it a try.
It's not your fault that they hurt. I mean, no disrespect. It's my right to
8:53 with this afternoon, a sailboat race will be taking place in the water with the city skyline in the background.
It's going to be gorgeous. Yes, the race has been going on for more than 4 decades, but this is the first time that it's taking place in New York Harbor. Pix 11's Calorama joins us now on board this competing boat. Hey there, Cala.
Looking good.
Good morning, guys. We've had such a great day, especially with my friends Jim, Tim, and Mike here, and they're showing me how to sail. So, Jim, earlier I yelled to you from the starboard side, bring in the jib. What am I saying?
You are basically telling me to bring the front sail in, to tighten it up, to get a better angle to the angle of the wind.
Okay, show me how it's done. We bring in this black, thick rope here.
Yep, just pull it in. Keep on pulling. Keep on pulling.
Oh, you got to use some muscle.
Yeah.
And you don't ever wrap this around your fingers,
No,
right?
you never wrap it around your fingers. And when it gets too tight, you put in the winch and you turn it.
All right, I'm a wimp here. I'm going to let you take over. Tell me a little bit about this boat.
This boat is a Beneteau 36. It's a cruising sailboat. It can go virtually anywhere, and we're going to take it around the island.
One of the bigger boats in the race?
No, it's about the average size for the race.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Tim, let's talk to you about that. Is there a boat to beat in today's regatta?
Well, every year the boat to beat is the U.S. Naval Academy, but they have some competition this year because Kings Point has two boats, and the two military academies will be going head-to-head to bring home the championship trophy.
Such a gorgeous sight to see with so many sailboats on the water, especially in the New York Harbor. This has been going on for 41 years, so why did you decide to do it in the New York Harbor this year?
Well, it's been done off the Rockaways for the last 40 years, or off Staten Island at the beginning. And this year we thought we'd have a lot more excitement, a lot more interest, and we'd also make it something that New Yorkers can come out and watch the start of the race, because it's very exciting. It's from 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock this afternoon. You can be either at Battery Park, or you can take the ferry across to Liberty Landing and Liberty State Park, and you'll have a bird's eye view of 70 boats taking off to race around Long Island.
I love that. Okay, so everyone thinks that this is just an afternoon of fun, right? And it sure is. But you guys are out on the water for almost 3 days, is that right?
Well, we hope it's a little less than 3 days, but it could be, yes.
And why is that? Explain to people what goes on here.
The boats travel at a certain speed. We've got wind and the direction of the wind. We got other weather out there, and our boat will probably average, we hope, around 5 knots, and we've got 205 nautical miles to go, so a really good race would be getting in under 40 hours.
All right, and then the big regatta is Sunday, right? But one thing I want to get in is everyone has other day jobs. You are an author, right, Captain?
I am. I'm the author of the Jason Stafford thriller series. Black Fridays was the first of which.
Perfect reading for me on the sailboat here. Very cool.
One here, yes.
Yes, very cool. All right, well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Thank you so much for having us here on the Dreamcatcher. Guys, I think it's time for me to have a mimosa. I've really earned it. So we're going to say we're live from the Statue of Liberty on Calorama. We'll send it back to you, Betty and Dan. And again, I apologize for having the best assignment of the morning.
No, life is hard.
It really is. I mean, you deserve that mimosa, right? And so, again, if you guys want to watch that, make sure that you check it out. 2 p.m. today is when it kicks off. We'll be right back with a check of the day's top stories.